My name is Ali. I'm a Benedictine student here. I'm so sorry to hear everything that you've endured, and I'm so sorry that you had to go through such a thing. It honestly means the world to see that you were willing to share your story with us. But I wanted to bring your attention towards a similar story. I wanted to draw a parallel between a very similar occurrence that's happening present day and history that's been happening for around 71 years now. I'm sure you know about what's happening in Palestine, and my question to you is, do you support or do you condemn the establishment of the Zionist Israeli state, and whether it's okay to exile and the complete ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people the way that the Jewish people were exiled and ethnically cleansed?
So I want you to know this is not an area, it's not that I totally don't know the news.
Yeah.
It's not an area of my experience.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people who could really give you a much fuller explanation of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not happy with the government in Israel,
Mm-hmm.
but it's such a complicated issue. And I've been mostly really involved in interreligious dialogue between the different religious traditions,
Mm-hmm.
and how what they can do to help bring about peace. So, for example, we know now that Pope Francis was just present with the signed major statement with the Grand Imam of Cairo, and that those kind of issues, and there are many Jews involved working in interfaith centers who are working on this very issue, trying to help create peace. But it's really both sides need to open to each other and talk to each other. And I want you to know that many Palestinians and Israelis are doing that. There are many organizations,
Mm-hmm.
and they're writing emails to me.
Whether
Israel should exist, yes, I think Israel should exist.
So I'm going to tie it back to my original question. Do you support or condemn the ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people? Because the establishment of the Israeli state and the idea of Zionism ties back to the right of the Israeli state at any cost. And that cost is the Palestinian people. I am a result of experiences that you've been through. I am a survivor of the Intifada, and that is way after 1948 when the Palestinian land was occupied. I went through minimal amounts of things that the Palestinian people historically went through, and I'm asking you, and it's disappointing to know that a Holocaust survivor would remain neutral in a situation of injustice.
It's not a matter of neutral, it's a matter of, I think the two sides have to really, who are much more experienced than I, it's not total guilt or innocence on either side.
The establishment of Zionism.
That's my feeling, and also that there are people who are much more expert in this. And I always feel
I'm asking for your personal opinion.
That I shouldn't be. No, so I feel. So one thing I feel. So let me tell you. Sometimes I feel people have this very strong opinion on issues on which they don't have sufficient knowledge. And I'm always troubled by that. And this is an issue that I don't have enough knowledge to say a yes or no answer. I think it's very complicated. And there are many people who are hopeful that this will happen, that there'll be two states, and ultimately they will live in peace. That's all I can tell you.
I think we need to move on.
Agree, but I think it's really disappointing to know that someone who's gone through those experiences believes so. I'm so sorry to hear what happened to you, but I'm honestly very hurt by the fact that I cannot gain your support. Have a great day. Thank you very much.